Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to change the width, height as well as the aspect ratio of a live camera video recording in native Android application using CameraX and Media 3 effects. So let's get started. So first I'll show you guys the output. Now the output is getting ready. So in the first so I'll show you three separate demos or outputs. In the first output, as you can see, we are changing the width and height. So the width is 480, height is 800. Again, you can just play around with this presentation scale as well if you feel like. So I'm mirroring my device, so the output might be little bit laggy. So I'll just click on while using the app, and I'll also give the record audio permission. So I've given camera as well as record audio, and here you can see now I have not started the video recording, so I'll just click on start. But here you can see like we have changed the width and height. Like I will show you later on, like we are making the camera preview or camera thing to occupy the entire width and height, but with the help of this presentation.create for width and height, we have changed the width and height of our camera preview, even though from our layout file I have made it to occupy the entire width and height of the screen. So I'll just click on stop. So it has recorded the video. I can just go to my files app just to show you the recorded video as well. So here you can see this is the recorded video. So yeah, hopefully you got the point. Now let's just change, I'll just comment this out, change the aspect ratio to 16:9. Now be careful, like here we are changing the aspect ratio to 16:9. There is one more aspect ratio for CameraX, which is I think I forgot where exactly it is, but there is one more thing for CameraX aspect ratio, not able to recollect it. I don't think I have written it over here, but there is one more thing. So if you are writing both of them, you might get some weird results, so be careful with that as well. Okay, so now I'll just run this, and here you can see the aspect ratio is now 16:9. So but I'm making it occupy the entire width and height, but given that the aspect ratio is 16:9, this is how we get the output. Now I won't record the video, hopefully you got the point. Okay, if you want, I'll just do it. I'll just create a short video. I'll just click on start and stop. Okay, I'll just go to my this, and here you can see this is the video. Okay, I think something went wrong. Okay, sorry about this. I think I did not allow it to get saved. Let me just try one more time. I'll just click on start. I think I was very quick that it didn't even record anything. I'll just click on stop now. Let's just wait. Okay, so it has captured, because okay, now I'm able to see the video. So I'll just select the first video. So here hopefully you got the point. And there is one more thing, like I said, I just comment this out. I'll uncomment this, create for height as well. So let's just run that. I think create for height might not be that interesting because here you can see nothing really happens, like it is occupying the entire width and height of the screen, because we are only changing the height and not the width. That's why it is not taking an effect, but hopefully you got the point. So yeah, that's it. Let's see how to do this. So first I have created a project using XML layout, but feel free to use Jetpack Compose as well if you like. Now the very first thing is you will have to go to build.gradle.kts. Here you will need to add this camera core, then this camera 2, camera lifecycle, camera video, camera view, and Android X Media 3 effect as well as Media 3 effect. Once you add all these dependencies, you need to go to libs.versions.toml because we are using version catalog. Then here you need to add this camera core, camera 2, camera lifecycle, Media 3 effect, which is still in alpha at the time of me recording this video, and Media 3 effect version. Then here you need to add this Android X camera lifecycle, Android X camera 2, Android X camera core, Android X camera view, Android X camera video, and below you need to add this Android X Media 3 effect as well as Media 3 effect. Then you will see a sync now button over at the top. Just click on the sync now button, it will download the dependencies for you. Then you need to go to manifest, Android manifest.xml, and here you need to add this uses feature of camera, then the camera permission, record audio permission, as well as write external storage permission. Then you need to go to res layout activity underscore main.xml, and here we first create our preview view. for which we give the ID. So we set the width and height as 0 dp, and here you can see we are constraining it to the all sides of the screen so that it occupy the entire width and height of the screen. Then here is our button where I set the ID. Here we set the elevation, then here we set the text as well. We constrain it to the bottom of the screen, and here we give width and height as wrap content. Then you just need to go to the main Kotlin file, and firstly I'll just show you guys all the imports which I have. So I don't think we require this import. So these are all the imports. Feel free to pause the video and just copy all these imports which I have. I don't think we require Gaussian blur as well, not needed, and we also don't require this too. Okay, now here we have annotated this with @unstable API. If I just comment this out, here you can see we are getting this error. So that's why we require this @unstable API, because now the unstable API, this particular presentation of changing width and height and aspect ratio is not coming from the alpha version of Media 3. It is coming from the stable version itself. But this is one of the quirks of Android development. Even though the library is stable, the API is unstable. That's why I have to use. Hopefully by the time you watch it, this is resolved and you don't require this unnecessary unstable annotation. Then here is our video capture, here is our recording, then here we create our executor service, here is our preview view, then here is our button. Then we request for multiple permission, we set this permission granted to true, then we just loop over all this. If permission is not granted, we just make this as false, and if permission is not granted, we just display a toast message. Otherwise we start our camera. Then inside onCreate, we just initialize our viewfinder, our button. If all permissions are granted, we just call start camera, else we call request permission. Then we just do button.set onClick listener capture video. Then inside capture video, here we just check video capture is not equal to null, and here we set the button is enabled equal to false. We just assign according to this particular variable. If it is not equal to null, we stop it, we make a recording as null. And then we just do simple date format for the name. Then here we just do content values dot apply. We set the display name MIME type, and if it is version greater than Android P, we also set the relative path. Then here we just do media store output options. We pass the external content URI as well as content values. Then here we just do video capture dot output, prepare our recording, and if audio permission is granted, then we just do with audio enabled. Then we just call start. Then when record event is video record event dot start, then button dot apply, set the text as well as is unable to true. Then we just call finalize, then record event dot has error. Then we just get this particular message and we just display it inside using a toast message in case if it does not have an error. Sorry. Okay, and in case if it has an error, we just close our recording and make it as null. Then we just do button dot apply, set the text as well as is unable to true. Then inside start camera, we just do camera provider future, then add a listener to it. Then we get the camera provider future, then we initialize our preview view, we assign it to our surface provider. Then we just do recorder dot builder, set quality selector. Then we just do video capture with output of passing our recorder. By default I'm using back camera. Then here we just do use case group builder dot build, add our preview as well as video capture use case. Then here we create our media 3 effect. Now it's up to you which effect you want to use. So yeah, you can just uncomment this one or uncomment this one and comment the other one. So I'll leave it that up to you, out of this 3 which one you want to use. Then here we just set media 3 effect, add to our use case group builder. Then we unbind our camera provider, bind it to our life cycle, and here we have one method just to get permissions, another method just to check whether permissions was granted or not. Inside on desktop we just do camera executor dot shutdown, and here I have a companion object where we set the file name format, and here we have another variable called required permission where we pass camera as well as record audio. And if Android version less than equal to P, then we also require write external storage permission. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.